Before I talk about the game, let me say this. Our athletic trainer, Jeff Carrico, he worked a miracle for our team. Before we brought the guys back, how he communicated with the guys to figure out, hey, who's sick, who's not feeling well. And, we battled the flu this week, but before it was able to spread through our team, he stopped it in its tracks. And he was the real hero in this because, you bring him back, the guys don't know they're really sick. They don't know they have the flu, and then it's so contagious. Then we would have had more guys that would have battled the flu, and we had a few. But the way he managed our guys, the way he communicated with our guys, and just stopped it in its tracks. So can't say enough about Jeff for what he did. For the game, look, I thought everybody who played for us played really well. I thought everybody to win in. I thought Kozart was spectacular. I think he set the school record most blocks in the game. But he not only did he have all those blocks, he challenged so many shots. And then I thought Tayshawn continues to get better on the defensive end. You look at what he's doing on offense, his assist to turnover ratio is going through the roof. He's making simple plays. He's hitting the open guy. He's emerging as this elite point guard. But what he did on the defensive end, he changed the game. He got that tough catch and he hit that three. Then next thing you know, he's getting another one. He's diving on the floor, and you could just feel the energy in the arena because how hard he was playing. It was like Cooper Robb, So I'm really proud of him. And then, Tay did what Tay does. He imposed his will on the game. He got to his spots. He shot his shots, and that's what our stars got to do. But I thought, I could go on and on about our guys. I thought Leland was spectacular. Leland's doing a good job getting to the free throw line, and we need him to shoot free throws. And then I'll be a better coach because our free throw percentage will go up, and then everybody will think I'm doing a great job. But really proud of our team. We did a really good job on Kenny Dye, who's one of the better guards in this league. We trapped him. We mixed up our defenses on him. And give them credit. They're, guys that don't normally hit a lot of shots, they hit some shots on us tonight. But we were able to weather the storm, and we came out of here with a pretty good win.
All right, Coach, so 11 blocks as a team tonight. How do you think that changed the momentum of the game?
Well, we were able to close off the paint. And whenever you're able to do that and you say, okay, well, you got to beat us from the three-point line, it's a game changer. We weren't giving up layups. Now they made some threes, and it's basketball. Guys are going to make shots, but they couldn't get to the rim. They couldn't get their layups, and they got guys who can really get downhill and get to the basket. And Kozart stopped that. Darden stopped that. Wardy stopped that. So that was good for us.
44 rebounds as a team as well. How does it feel to know that your team is going to that rim, they're crashing that rim, and they're getting those balls?
We talk every day about offensive rebounding. We're top 10 in the country in offensive rebounds per game. There's 368 teams. That's pretty good. What that says is our guys are relentless, attacking the backboard. And I thought we gave up too many offensive rebounds, but they got a team too like us. They crash the offensive glass, and they need those possessions like we need those possessions. Like we got to have those possessions. So, but we're rebounding the ball. When you got Coase and you got Darden and Michael's a good rebounder, and our guards are starting to they're starting to try to get in there and mix it up some more. So we got a chance to be a really good rebounding team. Right now we're a spectacular offensive rebounding team.
So DK kind of got in a little bit of trouble with fouls, and so did Walker. You started to have to utilize other players on the bench. Wardy was one of them. How do you think those players adapted coming in and knowing there's not really a backup anymore for me?
Well, Wardy's always ready, and so we'll use Wardy anytime, So and then Turner's he's a rotation guy for us now. He's earned his way into the rotation. And he's doing a really good job. So we're going to play him regardless. And, so they did a good job. I thought DJ went in there and helped us at the end of the first half and helped us get a stop when we needed to get a stop so I could get Tay out. Because I'm playing Tay too many minutes. He's going to come over here and he's going to say that he's in great shape and he can play all these minutes. I got to manage his minutes better. He can't, I don't want him playing 32 minutes a game. I know what he does when he gets tired.
We talked about John the other day in an interview, and he came out and played some really good basketball for you today as well.
And
That's what you like to see, that progression in him, right?
what, like, he's like, just watch John. Like, now he's comfortable shooting because he's a good shooter. And like he's going to have a game where he hits 4 or 5 threes. It's coming. You know, like these last games he's playing, like he's a player out there. You know, he's making a huge impact. And what he does for us defensively is a game changer. So, you know, his minutes will continue to go up because we can play him at different positions. And, you know, he's just getting comfortable playing college basketball. He hadn't played at this level yet. So I'm excited for John. You should see him in practice, all the confidence he's got right now. It's fun.
You talked about Tayshawn's defense, and you said exactly the way I was talking to my son about tonight at the game. Looks like Cooper Rom out there, the way he's playing. Is he learning that from Cooper? Is it something that's natural to him?
No, he learns it from me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, look, we work on it. We work on it. We work on it. We got a system how we do it, and he just buys in. You know, he's got unbelievable parents and a big brother that, you know, that has created this young person that's so coachable. He's like a sponge. I told him the other day, he's never had a bad practice because every day he's bringing energy, he's bringing effort, he's bringing toughness. He's had plenty of practices where he doesn't make any shots or he turns the ball over, but all those other things, you know, he's so consistent on. He's never had a bad day.
Hey, son, victory number 1 on the season, 1-0. Good way to end the year. Right?
It's a good way to end the year. A lot more to go, 17 more to go. And get ready. This league is really good this year. It's really good. All these games will go down to the wire, so it'll be fun.
One last question, Coach. You always talk about 4-minute games. Did your team win that 4-minute game today?
We won 88-83. We did it. we made the free throws late. We got the stops. We got to manage it better, you know. But that comes with experience. Like Tayshawn knows. I just joked with him out there. He's with his family. He knows he shouldn't dribble down that sideline, you know. And if he does, call a timeout. And we call it facts. You got to know the fouls. You got to know the arrow. You got to know the clock. You got to know the timeouts, and you got to know the score. Those are the facts. Under 4, you got to know the facts. So we're telling them, on the jump, we got the arrow. Don't worry about it. We don't need to use the timeout. So then Leland gets the ball in the coffin corner, and then he calls a timeout. I'm like, we just told you we got the arrow. So they'll learn, though. They won't do that again, you know, so you learn and win. So it's fun.